How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, I haven't made a video in a while. I've been just dealing with the low rates and everything that happens over here, but nah, I'm just making it through. Do what you can do. I've been down. It ain't gonna keep me down. I can get back up, so ain't no problem there. This is a couple of things that I kind of want to throw out there for the newbies that are out there. I'm over here in Lebanon, Indiana. Just went to the 2 days of storm, shut down over here because the rates were down past $1, and I weren't moving my truck for 98 cents and 49 cents a mile. I don't think so. I got a load tomorrow that's paying pretty good. So anyway, so I've been helping out some of the newbie drivers that, they knock on my door and hey, because I was out there cleaning out my getting the snow off the truck and stuff, and you got people that, hey, do you have any WD-40 or just things that you need to keep in your truck? And then I was like, well, yeah, I got PV Blast. It's the same thing, because their doors were locked. They were frozen. They couldn't get into it. So a list of things that you should always have in your truck, especially if you're a newbie. Actually, everybody should have them. The one person I unlocked their door, they weren't a newbie. They've been driving for a while. But, you should always have 1 or 2 cans of PB Blaster. You should have 2 gallons of oil, antifreeze, window washer fluid. You should keep yourself a spare thing of windshield wipers, high and low beam. Of course, your bulbs for your blinkers. Also for your marker lights up on top of your truck. Make sure you got those. Things like this, an ice scraper. And what I always keep is a shovel, because sometimes they'll pile snow right in front of your truck. So what I'll do is I'll pick it up, and I'll throw it beside my trailer and the trailer next to me, so that way it's not blocking the person when they get out of their truck. I mean, that's just rude, I think. But so if you have, keep a shovel. Another thing that I keep, well, it's not on there now because somebody decided that they needed it more than I do. I had an ice scraper, and I had a tub of cat litter. That was on the, those things like that. You're gonna find that you're gonna, if there's ice and you're stuck on it, but you can back up a little bit more. You can back up, and then you can get underneath there easier to chop that ice up, and then that way throw down some kitty litter, and then if nobody's coming, you can pull out at a more faster pace than you would if with the ice that's on there, and that way you'd be able to get out quicker. So always remember antifreeze, oil, window washer fluid, and you also want to keep well, I use Howard's anti-gel. And the one thing that I had some of this, but I loaned them all out today. A lot of people had to have 911. The Flying J didn't have any at the time, so I had 6 bottles. Of course, I'm going to help out a driver because if they're stuck, then stop, be good. And if they're stuck, then I'm making money. So and I don't ask for any money. I just help out. It just, like I say, pay it forward. If I help you, help the next driver. Somebody might need help on something that they, they're stuck, or if they need 911, then give it to them. 911 works perfect. I had that one time I gelled up, and I put it in. I put the cruise on. I got it up to about 1,500 RPMs for about 5 or 6 minutes, and boom, I wasn't gelled up anymore, and I was able to leave. I had to get my the filters all changed because once you do that, your filters are all crap. So you don't want to be running around with the filters after it's been gelled up. So you're going to get those changed. So I just got a whole oil change done. As might as well just do the whole PM. It's cheaper than getting having that down the road get worse, the filters. So you might as well just do it all at once and just get it over and done with. And of course, oil and stuff like that, you want to make sure. Spare fuses. Hold on. Yeah, I can call him back. But yeah, so spare fuses, set of tools, and if you're a company driver, what I used to carry on my truck were spare mud flaps, because it doesn't matter. You get too far to a curb when you're backing up, you're gonna rip them off. So if you can't redo the hose, then you can just grab some from the company, and that way keep them in your truck, and then that way you can put them on. And it also comes in handy for your trailers too. I picked up trailers already that had no mud flaps at all, and you drop that trailer and you say there's nothing wrong with it, and then there is. So you kind of lied about it. But it's not bad if you keep all this stuff with you. It's just some of the stuff you need is everything you need, actually. Tools. Oh, you also want to keep yourself a sledgehammer. A 3-pound sledgehammer is perfect. For some reason, I lost all my air pressure in this new truck. I don't understand how that happened, and I heard something early this morning. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. My trailer brakes released because I had them. They were applied because I lost all the pressure, so it kicked the it kicked it out, so that now the brakes are on there. So I had to go out there and I had to smack the back of them. I had to release it again and then get out underneath there and then smack them so that they can get free. Of course, I can't move back and forth. Like I said, I don't have no cat litter or sand. They don't have ice melting here, so it's warm. It's warming up. The sun's out. It's not too bad outside, so we'll probably end up starting this up later on. Get all the. I'm gonna go out first. I'm gonna drain the air. Well, the air tank's already drained, but I'm just gonna drain whatever's in there, so make sure there's no condensation in it. Get it filled back up, and then just rock the truck and trailer back and forth. Get it all loose up, and then that way, in the morning, I'll be all set to leave. Sorry about that. So yeah, always help out the next driver, and if you can help it, don't they say, oh well, here it's a couple dollars for. See me, I'm always like, no, pay it forward. Always help out the next person, because I'm not gonna take money from somebody who could use it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my tidbit for today. Like I said, I'm just sitting here. The rates were so low that it wasn't even worth. They were $1.12 and $1, and how they had a load that was going from Indianapolis up to Michigan, 200 and something miles. I think it was like 270 miles into Michigan. Actually, well, the total was 270, so I think it was above Detroit. Yeah, it's about 50 or 60 miles above Detroit, and they wanted $1 to go up there, and I was like, you must be out your mind. I'm sorry, but I've almost been here excited for a year. So me and my wife we figured out the load board. We know what we need. We know what our expenses are. We know what you know, a few miles out. I mean, with this truck here, I had them turn off the tranny disengagement system that they have on it. There's one more thing they need to do. The guy couldn't figure out why it wouldn't go off, but the tranny would disengage. Well, I got that turned off, like I said. Now, what it does, it releases. It releases the throttle, so you're coasting. Why? I mean, why would you have a truck that can coast? So you lose, like I said, 4 miles, or you gain 5. So actually, you're speeding, or you're going slower like a granny. I gotta have that fixed, and also get that idle shut off, get that turned off so that I can idle my truck if I need to. Because when it's real cold out, I like to idle my truck for a while. But of course, with that California stupid idle thing, it shuts itself off. Well, I'm gonna get that turned off so that way I can idle the truck. I mean, you got to get it warm before you leave, and I like to have it warm before I leave. So besides that, I mean, like I said, the truck's been doing good. It really has. Just you get this brand new truck. You know, it only had 163 miles on it when I got it, because they had to bring it up from the dealer. But besides that, like I said, the truck's been going good. I want to get the seats taken out. I don't know if you can see these or not. Here you go. Let's see. See those? They're leather ones. And I don't know if you can see that button right over there, right by that bag. It is a heat and cool seats, and I do not like them. They're not comfortable. So when you go to sit back and you put your head back, you know, you're like this far. You're about this far from the back of the seat. So your head's not. You're not comfortable. You know, you can't put your head back like you could on the older trucks. So I went down to Freightliner and I priced them, and I'm just gonna take these seats out. I don't need that AC and cool. I mean, I drove a 2005 Freightliner XL. You know, you didn't have that kind of comfort in it, so I don't need that. I don't need that kind of stuff. That's just a waste of money, I think. So what I'll do is I'll take them out, get them all cleaned up, make sure they're not ripped, and just put them on eBay or find somebody at Schneider that wants to purchase them and put them in their truck. Then, you know, if they have the plug-in to do it, they should be able to. And then I'm just gonna pick up some good ones. I need some that are comfortable, some that I can relax. No, we're not going out. You'd be good. Now you're gonna wait. We just came in a little while ago. You'd be good. Want to sit here with Daddy? All right. Sorry, guys. Come on. This is what we have to do all the time. Ouch. Who's that? Yeah, so this is Max. Max LaRue. Max a million. Big pain in the butt. So anyways, yeah. So I just wanted to give that little tidbit. All right, come on, Daddy's trying to do something. Ouch. About what you need. And always, you know, if it's wintertime, you always want to have extra blankets, extra clothes, thermal underwear, thermal shirts. Heck, go to Walmart and get yourself some of the winter clothes that they have there. I don't wear them. What I wear all year long is what you see. I wear a t-shirt, I wear shorts, and I wear a sweatshirt. If it's raining or if it's, you know, freezing around or something like that, I'll put my winter coat on. But I don't wear pants. I don't wear pants at all. I'm one of those, you know, you guys say idiots that walk around, you know. But that's what I wear. But that's what you want. Extra blankets and you know, extra clothes, winter boots, gloves. You know, nice winter hat, any kind that you want. They got those ones that take those little heating things that you put in. You can get those, and always stack up on water. and canned food. Canned food really never goes bad. So that's what you want to do, is stack up on stuff that, just in case, because you never know. You never know what you're gonna need until you don't have it. That's the whole thing. And everything that I said about buying, the Howards, the 911, the oil, the antifreeze, the windshield washer fluid, your windshield wipers, high and low headlights, your windshield wipers. I think I already said that one. Your balls for your turning signal, your marker lights up on top, all that stuff you can find at Walmart. Right, that's where I buy all of my stuff. I don't buy my stuff at the Pilot and Flying J, TA or Petro or whatever Loves. I always buy my stuff at Walmart. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Walmart, there's some Walmart there, but I don't care. I've been shopping at Walmart, 30 years now, so that's what I'm doing. So to me, it's cheaper for us truck drivers. I have a Walmart right in my town, and I have another one 20 miles down the road. So to me, it's cheaper to go down there. Why spend $20 on a gallon of oil when you can spend $13 at Walmart? That's what I pay. I pay $13.99. The windshield washer fluid, I got it for $1.50, and it's $3 just for 1 gallon. So I mean, you could save yourself tons of money if you would pick it up before you leave your house. Because like I say, even if you have a gallon, you never know when you're gonna need it. And your windshield washer fluid is also considered on your DOT inspection as part of your liquids. Fluids. I'm sorry, it's part of your fluids. So that has to be topped off too during an inspection. And another thing you want to keep too is a grease gun with a 1 or 2 tubes of grease, so that way that's made for your fifth wheel. And also you can grease your own fittings, which is, some places are supposed to do it, some of the petros, but they don't. Some of the petros, they don't. They're lazy. If you don't watch them, see me, I'll sit right in my truck and I'll watch them do it, because one time that they did it, they didn't change none of my filters. They drained the oil and then said that I was all done. And it was only 20 minutes in the bay. And I said, no, I'm not done. I said, you guys didn't grease it. I said, you didn't change the oil filter, you didn't change the fuel filters. And how I could tell is that it still was all yellow. It wasn't brand new. It was soaking wet. So you know that it was not done. So they found out that the guy didn't do it, so they ended up doing the whole thing all over again, and I got it for half price instead of a full price. I should have got it for free, but sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, those little things you should always keep on you. Keep a hammer, and you keep your mallet, 3 pound. I got a 2 pound. And I got a 5 pound. 5 pounds at home. I got a 2 pound. I got to put a new handle on it. I got a crowbar. I got a roofing hammer. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So always keep tools with you. You ain't gonna be able to do major repairs. But if you got tools to fix a couple things, that's what you want to do. I'm going to be doing a video on some stuff that I'm going to be picking up from Amazon. It's a code reader, made for 18-wheelers, and also I'm going to pick up a thing that makes your truck do a forced regen. You know how sometimes you got to do a regen, you're on the side of the road. Well, this way, you can just, sit there and do it. It'll force it to have its regen. So that way, you can get down the road quicker instead of sitting on the side of the road and plus sitting there waiting for a tow truck. And of course, the code reader will come in handy because, for a lease operator like me, I don't know if I'm a lease operator or if I'm or what I am. I mean, I say I'm a finance. I finance my truck, so I'm kind of on lease on the Snyder. So I guess I'm a lease. But I don't know. Everyone says that if you're at Snyder, you're just a lease. You're not, it's not your truck. Blah blah blah. But my name's on it. I don't have all these, the fancy markings like Snyder does. I don't have Snyder on the side. All it says is operated by. But it doesn't bother me. I don't, I've been doing this long enough that what people say doesn't bother me at all. And a couple of other things too. If you go to Walmart, paper towels come in handy. Window washer, Windex. I got those. I got Lysol wipes because I'm a smoker, and not for long. I'm gonna try to. Let's see, was it either tomorrow? Actually, no, Tuesday. Tuesday will be my last day smoking. I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna just glad with cigarettes. I've been doing it long enough. I've been doing it since I was 12, and I'm freaking 49 now. So, I've had enough of them. But yeah, so I use Lysol wipes because you're always coughing, you're always, sneezing, and plus if you got your windows open, you got all those germs coming in. So Lysol wipes, you can get up, you wipe down the whole truck with them. And of course, you get the Windex, you can clean your windows, get some Armor All for your dash. And that way, if you keep your truck clean, I rarely get sick. So because I keep my truck clean, always wiping down stuff, making sure that it stays clean and no dirt, no dust. Like I said, it's hard when you're smoking. That's why I'm gonna be getting rid of these. It's about time, anyways. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna a couple of videos that I'm gonna be doing. I got some stuff I ordered from my GoPro because I have no place to put it right now, so I can't use it. Right now, I'm using my iPad. I'm hoping it comes out all right. We're gonna find out after we're done here. But I just hope that the information that I put out here will help somebody out. Because like I said, if you have a Walmart in your town, you might as well stock up. You might as well get everything that you need, and that way you don't have to worry about it. You're not spending all that money. Have you seen the price, what they want for Windex or a roll of paper towels at the Pilot? This is freaking highway robbery. Get your food at Walmart. Keep food in your truck. You don't need to go out to these fast food restaurants. Jesus. The prices that they've gone up to. Even the Pilot. Jesus. You go in there to that PG Fresh. It's freaking delicious. Don't get me wrong. The chicken. I usually get chicken. The little potato and then a corn. And I know you're not supposed to have potatoes on the low carb diet, but I needed something one day, and I had it with this chicken in the two sides. It was like almost $10, and I was like, Jesus, that's freaking highway robbery. When you can go, it's like a salad. You want a salad, it's $5 or $6 for a salad, or $2 for friggin' 2 cheeseburgers. I don't know. To me, it's the prices that they want for stuff nowadays is just a little bit outrageous. But always keep food, in your truck. And if you have a truck that doesn't have a refrigerator, you can always go to Walmart. If you got a power inverter, you can go to Walmart and get a real nice refrigerator. Get an extension cord, and you can either put it up on top of your bunk, which I've seen a lot of people do that. That's another thing I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be meeting up with somebody when I get home. I'm not going to put no holes in anything, but as you can see up back here, well, yeah, there we go. All right, this is the top bunk right here. See what I have is I have the table. There we go. See, I have the table. So the bed goes up. Okay, you get the ladder for up on top. So what I'm planning on doing is taking and putting, there we go, get up there. Taking this, and I want to put cupboards up there, okay, with the bed. How the bed goes down, where the bed goes down, where where the mattress is. I'm gonna get some 2x4s. I'm gonna talk to a couple people at home. What I want to do is get some 2x8s and use that as braces. Get some plywood for the bottom. Get some kind of padding down there so it doesn't scratch anything. And then get some old cupboards that somebody's either remodeled and they're throwing out, or find some cheap ones that were scratched during shipment and they got to sell them cheap at Menards or Lowe's or whatever. And I want to do that, and then on the bottom half, right below the cupboards, because I want to try to get it up there so that I can have some room. So I want cupboards that go like this, and then along the back wall here, and then along like this, and then right below it, where the bottom of the, well, it'd be the top of the plywood actually, and the bottom of the cupboard, all that space, I want to make it so that, like, I have a New Wave, the air fryer, you know, have it so that you can slide it in there, just like the Instapot. I got that, I can slide it in there, and make a place up there where I can put my water, because I drink buco water. That's all I drink is just water. But everything can go underneath those cupboards out of the way, and it'll make it. And then of course, if you got the regular cupboards, you can put stuff in there, you know, all your paper plates, which I use, paper bowls, and your cups, and you can put your food up there. You don't have to worry about it. Everything's out of the way. It's neat. That's what I want to get done to this truck. I mean, if I'm gonna be spending this much money, I'm not gonna, because everyone's like, oh, just give it back in 4 years and get yourself another one. No, I've done that with Prime. I'm not doing another one. What I want is this to be mine. So when it gets down to the time, a certain time that me and my wife have already decided, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go down to a bank and get it refinanced through the bank. So that way we could pull ourselves out of Snyder Finance and have the truck. You know, make the last payment, it'll be ours. You know, we don't have to worry about, you know, making the last payment, then have to make another $69,000 payment after that, which that just kind of got me a little bit, I mean, what you spend a week and you do that for 4 years, it's just kind of weird though how it works. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just, I don't know. This is just kind of weird to me. But, you know, whatever. We're just going to do what we can do, and then we're going to pay it off. And then either go on our own or sign on. I was thinking about just signing on to somebody. I was crunching the numbers and looking at the spot market. I mean, spot market, I mean, it'd be nice to try, but I just don't want to kick myself in the ass, you know, and lose too much money. But, I mean, because, like I said, the freight, the money that they were offering for the weekend was nothing. I mean, literally, there was nothing. And I just can't see moving my truck for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm out here for. sorry for that. But don't get me wrong though. I'm not dissing Snyder at all. Like I've always said, they treated me good, allowed me to come over here, and you know, I was able to get a truck and sign it on to them. Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, before the other videos there, it was before me and my wife really figured out what we had to do, but we done it. You know, we've been making, well, this week here with that storm, it kind of put us down a little bit. It's not going to be a big paycheck, but hey, that's all right. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We were doing real good. If anybody on here is thinking about leasing or struggling, you know, they got videos out there. You get the Big Rig CEO. That guy's good. He's got a lot of information. You got Jeffrey Like. He's got a YouTube page too. The Truckers Coach. And you know, he was a Snyder lease. I mean, IC. Sorry about that. All these guys. Well, Big Rig CEO is still at Snyder. Jeffrey Like used to be at Snyder IC, but now he owns his own company. So the boy knows what he's talking about. So I went back and I watched all these videos, and I listened carefully, and then we figured out what we were doing wrong. We adjusted, and we did good. We were doing good since we left the house. You know, we did good. And then, like I said, this week here is a little bad. We're going to be like $1,200 less than what we would have been if we could have gotten, you know, 1 or 2 more loads. We were hoping 2 more loads before Monday, but I got emptied out of there, and Menard's right down the road here, and it just, like I said, they weren't nothing. So we sat. Wish there was, you know, I wish there was something that we could have taken, a $500 or $600 load we could have gotten dropped off, and then grabbed another one today. Then we would have been all set for the week. But like I said, so we're gonna be like $1,200 shy from what we're used to bringing home. But my expenses are paid, and my bills at home are paid. So that right there is a plus. That's a thumbs up right there. You know you're doing good when you know all your bills at home are paid, and that's what it is. Is keeping your expenses low out here on the road, and only putting in what you need for fuel. You know, and don't take no advances, which I don't do that. But besides that, I mean, geez, I mean, like I said, everything here is now falling into place. We thought we were gonna have to go home, but now I don't have to go home right off. I can wait a little while, because now we have all the permits that we needed for the truck. Those are all in the truck now. Picked those up at an OC, so now I don't have to go home and pick the ones up at home. So yeah, I'm gonna stay out probably until the end of February, maybe even the middle of March. I was gonna stay out until May, get my DOT physical done in Green Bay, and then go home, which I probably still will. It all depends on how the market's going. Everyone says it should be picking up. The only thing that I kind of miss is doing reefer. I don't mind being dry box, but it just seems like there's more freight in that reefer line. See, I would like to get a reefer trailer of my own, but I can't think of what the name of those are called. But the rails that are inside the dry boxes where you could use the straps, that's what I want in a reefer trailer. So that way I can haul dry loads and refrigeration. Have it so I can haul rolls of paper out of Wisconsin where I live. Even bring in scrap. You know, as long as you know, like me, I got a leaf blower so I can blow it all out. But you know, stuff like that. You know, and then just certain things that you can do with a trailer, that you can do both things, and that way you're covering both markets. That's what I was thinking. You can cover both markets, and that way they can't say, well, no, you can't haul this because you know that you have no way of controlling where it goes. And this way, if you have a way of putting straps down, that'll make it easier. And so that's what I want to do. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know if they sell them or if they make them anywhere or if they're like special trailers. I'm not too sure, but that's one of the things I've been looking to do. But like I said, it's just a little dream. You never know. You never know if it's going to come true, or probably at a mega company all the time. I don't know. I'm just going to buy my time and go from here and see what we can do after. That's where just the way it is. You do what's right for you. You don't be out here. Don't be out here pleasing somebody else. Don't listen to somebody else saying, "Hey, you got to go do this. You got to go do it." No, you don't have to. All right. All these companies out here are looking for drivers. So you do the research. You have that thing called Google. You have that thing called YouTube. So you can always find out about a company. Always go on there and research the companies. I mean, it's like me. I started with Warner back in 2005. Great company. Great starter company. And there will be people who will say, "Oh, the wiener, you started at the blue wiener." Well, yes, I did. All right, but I got to experience, get the experience. I got to drive, along those KW 900, the Peterbilt, and the XL, Freightliner XL. And I'll tell you, the XL I wish I had right now. But everyone has to start somewhere. Nobody was born with a damn steering wheel in their hand. I don't care what anybody says. They weren't. Everyone had to be trained. Yes, a lot of us, we started at Warner, or we started at Prime, or we started at Snyder, Swift, or US Express, or whatever. We all started somewhere, and a lot of us picked it up. I'm a third generation, so it was kind of nice for me to do it. But yeah, as long as you stick to it and watch what you're doing, you can succeed. Everyone can succeed as long as they put their mind to it. Excuse me. I like what I do. That's why I always say, don't get into leasing. Especially somewhere that, like here, you can't. This ain't a walk. It's a walk-away lease, but it's not a walk-away lease. See, now at Prime, you could walk away from that lease and they don't care because they can just throw another body into it. Here, you have to pay a penalty for returning the truck if you don't finish your lease. You could take the truck wherever you want, but you got to put money down. In between, if I'm not mistaken, $300 to $5,000 to take it. Right now, I don't have that, so that's why I'm buying my time. Just trying to work towards goals, and the goal that we were working at was to figure out the load board. Well, ching, that one's done. So the next goal is to just run, keep making money. I've been doing a lot of short hops, 300, 500 mile short hops, get them done in one day. I've been doing that, getting them dropped, so we were doing good. I got a short haul tomorrow. It's about 270 miles, 65 to pick it up, so 325. I'll just say 330 miles because Snyder does that movers mile, which zip code to zip code, which is stupid. I don't like moving my truck for free because I know 5 to 1 when I put it into the GPS, it's going to go from 65 to about 90 miles. 85 to 90 miles. They're always 25 to 30 miles less than what the real miles are. But like I said, I ain't complaining because it's money. I mean, I am complaining, but it's not. I'm not going to sit here and boo-hoo crying about it. It happens. We all get that screwed every now and then. But yeah, so that's what we got going on. We're doing pretty good. Like I said, Thanks to everybody who's been watching my videos. I know I only got like 10 people, and one happens to be my wife. So I like to thank all you guys for watching my videos and stuff. And if you do, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you are new and stuff to the industry and you would like to find out more stuff, if I don't know the answer for you, I can always look it up for you, and or get an answer for you. Like I said, I don't mind out helping anybody. Just that's what I'm here for. That's the one reason why I made my YouTube page. It's not for drama. I'm not here to please anybody. I'm not here to kiss anybody's butt. I tell the truth. Sometimes the truth gets me in trouble, which it did the other day, because I guess somebody watched the video and they didn't like what I said about Snyder. But like I said, I always tell you, I'm going to tell you the truth. You want to know the truth, I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm sorry if it offends anybody or if it makes somebody mad, but I think you cannot lie to a new driver. The new driver is going to need to know the truth about everything. What are you going to say? Oh, you're going to make $200,000 in a year? No, it ain't going to happen. You're probably going to, what is it? The company drivers, I think the highest pay, well, what they advertise is like $72,000. But I mean, when I first started out, I was lucky if I brought home $300 a week. So, like I said, if you have any questions, or if you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Like I said, I'm still kind of new here. I've been watching a lot of videos. Snorlord and Thor. He's got some cool videos out. I like watching Snorlord. He's got a lot of good videos out. Everyone that I watch, Trucker Brown, the little guy. See, I'm not a hater. I will watch anybody. I don't care who they are, or anything. If somebody else doesn't like them, I don't care. If I like the person, I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna subscribe to them. I'm gonna ring the bell, because like Trucker Brown, he always talks real. He always tells you exactly what he's going through. He doesn't sugarcoat nothing, and that's how I want my channel to be. As soon as I get going, I mean, I'm not a professional like Trucker Brown. I don't have all that capability of doing that with the cameras, or like Little Guy. He's got an awesome show. Love when he does Joey. That's awesome. Indiana Jack, I like him. I know he's not driving anymore, but I like his camera angles, and I'm trying to figure out how to get those camera angles like that. That's why I went out and got the GoPro. I'm going to be going out and getting a dash camera. It's got the one with the big LED screen. You can have 4 cameras. They're wireless. I'm going to have one facing the windshield, facing off the windshield, 2 on both of the mirrors, and then I was thinking about putting the other one, but I'm going to put it on the back of the truck for right now, so that way I can keep an eye on the back of the truck and make sure nobody's doing anything they ain't supposed to be doing. But that's what I'm looking at doing. I'm gonna get some more accessories for the GoPro and figure that all out, so that way I can get scenic routing. I know I need to get a drone, a real one. I had bought one years ago, when they first came out, and they were big and friggin' bulky. I got the big white one with the 4 big blades. I don't know, that thing is just, it's flimsy, you know what I'm saying? It's real. It's not as sturdy as what I've seen everybody else have. So I was thinking about getting one of those. But first, first things first is to learn how to use the GoPro right. I mean, you can't just jump in and go biggie. You should always start small first. But yeah, that's mainly my goal, is to make this channel what I want it to be. What I want, like I said, like Chucker Brown or Indiana Jack, have the truth, show you everything. Pro Bowls Motorsports, I subscribe to that guy. He's pretty cool. I like, and Anthony Blackbeard. They always have those camera angles where they're going. You know what I'm saying? They talk while the cameras. I believe they either have it hooked to their hat or they have that head wrap one. And they got the GoPro right there. So I mean, you're seeing everything that they see. You know what I'm saying? If they look out their mirror, or if they're looking out the front, whatever, or the speedometer, I mean, you're seeing it, and that's what I'm looking for. So that way I can build this channel up and throw out some more educational videos. When summertime comes, there's a couple things that I'm gonna do. I gotta change I'm changing both sides of the headlights. I don't like those kind. I want the other kind that have that LED light across them. So I'll be doing a video on how to do those. So that way, show you guys how to do that. And there's just a couple other things that I kind of like to get done and show you guys how we do it and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off here because Maxaroo needs to go outside, the little puppy. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys. This thing does not look good, does it? I hope it comes off. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like I said, if you want me to talk about anything else, just let me know. And let me see something. Let's see that. It just looks staticky for some reason. Yeah, if there's anything else that you guys want me to throw out there, just let me know, and I'd be willing to look it up for you, or to find it, or if I know it, I'll let you know. So anyway, so thank you guys for subscribing. Thank the people that are on my page. I do appreciate it. And so anyway, so be safe, and just remember, anything's possible as long as you put your mind to it. Alrighty.